two minds.
Are you?
This refit we're getting, they assure us it's going to be stylish. But I don't know, with all the riffraff we get in here, there is something to be said for bulletproof glass. Hello.
Hi.
How's Scott this morning?
Oh, he's at work. I haven't really seen him.
I hope you've realised where your priorities lie.
I think I have, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness for that. One big happy family, that's what we are. So, stopping for coffee?
No, I thought I'd take TJ into Houghton. You're off today, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, why don't you take her for lunch? Make a day of it.
Maybe I will.
There you go. Enjoy yourselves.
Look, maybe I shouldn't get you involved.
Nonsense.
Well, Viv's not going to be very happy. She's going to blame me for snitching and you for backing me up.
I promise that I will stand by you, love, and I will.
Thank you.
Come on.
Got a new riding companion, have you?
Sorry?
I'd like a word with you, young lady.
Betty, what a pleasure.
Oh, bother the pleasure. What's this you've told Nicola about me not being good enough for Home Farm?
I don't recall saying any such thing.
Well, according to her, I'm too long in the tooth to tackle such a big house. She puts speed before efficiency, does that girl?
Frankly, I don't care who does it, so long as the job gets done.
Good. I'll start this afternoon then, if that suits. Oh, and I'll leave you to phone Nicola and tell her that you're happy to be taking me on.
Oh dear. Let's not leave any dirty laundry lying around. I've got nothing to hide.
Oh, go on, Marlon.
I said no.
No, but I need one.
Nobody needs a trampoline, OK? It's one of life's optional extras.
They're fine. Actually, they just come back in if you want to pass you on to one of them. Oh.
Who's that?
Lily.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, no, let me speak.
She's gone, mate. I'm sorry.
Mom! Mom!
What did she say? Well, apparently her voice bears more than just a passing resemblance to Patsy Cline.
What?
She's having lunch with some hotshot music producer.
She didn't mention anything about, oh, I don't know, reclaiming a family.
No. But I did say you were cooking admirably.
You're such a maid. Stop it!
Don't be silly.
Cheers. So how's my little girl then?
Good as gold. You're going to go and watch Daddy in the garage?
Actually, would you mind keeping an eye on her for me?
No, of course not. Donna, she needs changing.
I'm doing this.
Well, that can wait. All hands to the pump. You know, Dawn was in earlier. She said you patched up your differences.
Really?
Oh. Well, you know what women are like. Take Donna, for instance. She can sulk for England.
Oh, who can blame me?
Well, what you should do is buy her a nice big present, show there's no hard feelings.
Come here. Oh, great. Yeah, you could buy me that Beyonce video I wanted for my birthday.
Not you, Dawn.
So, what else did Dawn say then?
Well, not much. Bob's taken her out for the day.
Out? Where?
Just to Houghton. Not a problem, is it?
Oh, don't worry. Dawn knows the side she's on.
Look, if you don't want to go through with this, I will fully respect that.
I can't walk away now, Dad. Scott could have killed that man and he's walking around like it was some minor incident. How'd I get myself involved with him, eh?
Can I help you?
I'd like to talk to someone about the attack on Frank Ladderbanks.
Heartborn.
Right, Heartburn.
Take a seat, someone will be with you in a minute.
Okay.
D.I. Kiesel, please.
Steph, wait! Steph!
Ashley, what can I do for you?
I'm here to see Alan as arranged.
I can't remember arranging anything.
He agreed yesterday. I wanted to see him then, but apparently it wasn't convenient.
Today's not much better. He'll spend most of the day sleeping.
Maybe that's because he's lacking company.
Are you trying to tell me I don't know how to look after my own father?
I am his friend. I also feel I have a pastoral duty to perform. I can't for the life of me think why you're being so obstructive.
Ashley, I appreciate your concern, but my father doesn't want any visitors. I think in his more lucid moments he feels ashamed. As his friend and the vicar, the best thing you can do is leave him with his dignity.
What on earth do you think I'm going to do? Sit on the end of his bed and laugh at his misfortune?
I have more important things to worry about than keeping you happy. I am trying to make sure my father has enough money to spend the rest of his days in comfort.
Are you saying that he's dying?
Of course I'm not saying he's dying. How could you say such a thing? I'd be lost without my dad.
Plastic? It's only £3.50.
I need cash back.
Oh, very well. How much?
What's the most I can get?
50 quid.
That'll do nicely.
Spending spree, is it?
Just day-to-day expenses.
How can you afford 50 quid a day? You're a secretary.
It's a big leap forward from when I was waiting tables and going out with a grease monkey. How is Scott these days?
Very well, thank you. Sign that.
Thank you.
Surprised to see you here after last night's ritual humiliation.
Oh, what humiliation?
Well, apparently she made a pass at Carl and he knocked her back.
Really?
I was just messing around.
Oh, throwing yourself at blokes is your idea of fun, is it? Must be more desperate than you look.
Well, you're hardly backward in coming forward yourself, are you?
There are leaves all down the front driveway.
That's autumn for you.
Well, they should be cleared before Zoe gets home.
I know. And I'll get round to it when I finish this, OK?
Oh,
He's done his business.
good boy.
In the hall, though. I've cleaned it up.
Good boy. Accidents will happen, eh?
Do you want it, or shall I put it in the bin?
Then please.
Right.
Oh, wait. How do you fancy clearing the leaves in the front driveway?
For money?
Naturally.
OK. Ta.
It's nice to have a man around who doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. Good boys.
A day at a spa is not expensive, you know.
Will you stop going on? Why should I buy Dawn anything? I've done nothing wrong.
Women can be temperamental, you know that.
Anyway, I've told you, I can't afford it.
Mum, there's customers starving to death here.
I'm having lunch with my son.
I'm Cinderella, that's who I am.
Look, me and Bob can loan you the money. You need to remind Dawn that deep down you are a nice person, really.
Scott Windsor, can we have a word outside?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Fair enough. Scott Windsor, I'm arresting you for the assault on Frank Bernard Hartborn.
What?
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you may later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
This is ridiculous. You let me go yesterday.
Well, new evidence has come to light.
What evidence?
Come on, lads.
Right.
Shall I come with you?
No. There'll be some kind of misunderstanding. Don't worry.
What's your problem?
Ham and cheese salad?
Sort him out, Donna.
I've tried to reduce the outgoings, as you can see, but the business just isn't viable. I mean, he's going to have to realise his assets. Otherwise he's going to be on the streets by Christmas.
It's not quite that bad, fortunately.
But he's incapable of making a decision. Therefore, I need power of attorney so that I can act on his behalf.
Ah.
Ah, what?
Your father hasn't instructed me to appoint a representative.
Yeah, well, he's incapable, isn't he? That's what you're here for.
I can't authorise you to act on his behalf. Only your father can grant you an enduring power of attorney.
Well, there must be something I can do to help him out.
You might be able to dispose of the property.
Oh, really? How?
It's fairly straightforward, actually. You sign a land registry form transferring ownership into your name.
And I can do that without his say-so?
Well, obviously not without his say-so. But transferring property isn't anything like as complicated as arranging an enduring power of attorney. He just needs to sign the relevant documents.
I see.
I'm afraid that's the only advice I can offer.
Oh, no. No, you've been very useful. Thank you.
You're making a big mistake, you know. You can't pin anything on me. You know you can't. I'm innocent.
Nice to be telling us his mother's the Virgin Mary. This isn't funny. Not for you, it isn't.
Dawn? Dawn, what have you been saying? You're going to regret this, you know. Both of you.
Scott Windsor. I hear you've been trying to intimidate our key witness.
The thing is, me and Dawn, we had a bust-up. It's her way of trying to get back at me.
That's why she retracted her statement claiming she was with you at the time of the attack, is it?
She's not right in the head.
Well, must have been a pretty big row, because she also claims she saw you disposing of your blood-stained clothing. Left it out for the bin man, apparently.
Classy.
Bung a tape on now.
No, wait. I don't want to say anything until I've spoken to my solicitor.
I thought you were innocent. Why do you need a solicitor?
I know my rights.
Get hold of his brief. We'll talk again after lunch.
You've had lunch.
I'm a growing lad.
Of course, them little cottages, they can be done by any run-of-the-mill cleaner. But I mean a big place like Home Farm, that requires somebody with a little je ne sais what's it.
Oh, is that right?
Well, you've either got it or you haven't.
You wouldn't catch me with me arm down Sadie King's U-bend.
Ah, well, hard graft isn't to everyone's taste.
Well, if you're that conscientious, Betty, shouldn't you be getting up there?
Oh, good point. Give us another love and I must make tracks.
All right, Steph, fancy a drink? Betty's in the chair.
Oh, thanks, Betty. I'll have a gin and tonic.
Hang on a minute.
That's all right. You should be able to afford it. What with your new high-powered job?
Go on, then. I've been saying prayers for your father, love. Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? A proud man like him, struck down in his prime. If there's anything I can do...
There isn't, love.
Oh.
How is he?
Still hanging in there.
Yeah, well, for the moment.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
What you after?
Chocolate fingers.
Oh, I've got 'em.
Oh, right, he knows.
How is Matthew and Mark?
Fine.
Luke and John?
Oh, they're all fine.
And what about you?
What about me?
You coping with them on your own, all right, are you?
Oh, yeah, well, no, Emily's been helping out.
Ah, well, you can't beat a woman's touch.
No. Well, thanks for these.
Marlon.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry.
It's £1.34, please.
Oh, sorry.
Wait!
What now?
Your change.
Sorry. Of course.
See you then.
Yeah, sorry.
This isn't right. The guy is a rapist. He's been to prison. But they haven't really got any evidence against me.
I suppose not, apart from the false alibi, the statement of your best friend placing you at the scene of the attack. Oh, yes, and they seem to have a hunch where your blood-stained clothes might be. Apart from that, I'd say you were in the clear.
I thought you were supposed to be helping me.
I will, but I'm not a miracle worker. If you were involved in the attack on Frank Hartbourne, and the evidence suggests that you might well have been, my advice is admit the truth.
What?
In some cases, it's the best possible course of action.
What if I get sent down?
You've got no previous convictions.
So I might get away with it.
That might be pushing your luck.
Oops. How's it going, lads?
Inspector Kiesel, this is a confidential meeting.
It's okay. What do you want me to say?
The truth would be handy.
Okay. All right, let's get it over with.
Hello?
Dad, are you down here? Oi! What's going on? Where did you get this?
What?
Have you got another key? I didn't leave the key in the lock. No, I didn't leave the key in the lock. Did I?
Right then. Taff, tea?
Pleasure.
You sure there's nothing else you want me to do?
No, you've got to get back to Viv. She needs to know what's happened.
She'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, and she will take his side, you know that.
No, not this time. Look, she knows that he's in the wrong. She's practically admitted as much.
Has she?
Yeah, in her own way, yeah. No, she'll be fine. Once she's calmed down, she'll be absolutely fine. Don't worry. You have done the right thing.
I know I have. Bye.
Feet!
What are you doing here?
I'm saving your bacon, lad. I hate to think what Zoe would have made of the mess you've created in her absence. It's a good job I'm around to right the damage.
How's it going?
Nearly finished, love. I've just need to put this away.
Oh, Jimmy will do that.
Oh, tar, love. By the by, I've done both your bedrooms.
Thanks.
Yours and your husband's.
Thank you.
Yes, both separate rooms are now clean. It's funny, isn't it, life? Hey, it's hard. There's me and my Seth. We share a bedroom. We're not even married.
I expect Seth doesn't snore like Jimmy does.
Right! I knew there'd be an innocent explanation. Well, that's me done and dusted, love. Now, how would you like to pay me? Cash would be preferable.
Or doesn't Nicola send me an invoice?
Aye, but some folk like to show their appreciation. It's not obligatory.
Jimmy.
A token of our esteem.
Every little helps, I suppose.
Why didn't you tell me she'd be rooting through my room?
Why? Is there something in there you're trying to hide?
Secrets are your department, not mine.
What's Zoe going to think when she sees we're sleeping in separate rooms?
She can think what she likes.
Jimmy, I miss you.
I assume you know where that belongs.
Oh, Bob. Thank God you're in. It's going frantic.
Oh.
Scott phoned. The police are keeping him in overnight. He's up in court tomorrow.
Ah.
You'll cheer her up, won't you? Well, go on then. Go on.
Bob, where on earth have you been? Scott's been arrested again.
Yeah, I know.
They won't let him come home. I have pleaded with them. How can they do this? Yesterday he was an innocent man.
Sometimes, my love, one has to make difficult decisions.
Intimidation, that's what this is. I think we should go down to the police station and demand satisfaction.
That's not a good idea.
Well, I can't sit here worrying all night.
Well, the police have reopened the case for a reason.
What reason? Bob?
Dawn changed her statement.
I blooming knew she'd do that.
Look, he placed her in an impossible position. He bullied her into lying for him. Now, she just had to do what was right.
Is that where you've been all day? You went to the police station and betrayed your own stepson.
No, Viv. My daughter went to the police station and I stood by her, as any father would.
How dare you?
Let me try and
I
explain.
don't want your excuses.
They're not excuses, they're reasons. Viv, you don't know what Scott's like. You only know what he tells you. He has forced his way into Dawn's bed.
Well, they're sleeping together.
They've got a joint mortgage. All so he can keep her under his thumb. Tell her what to think.
You're lying.
If you don't believe me, ask him yourself. I'll tell you that he is bad news. He can't be trusted.
Get out!
Now you know I'm right. In your heart, you know...
Get away from me!
Is that your way of cheering her up?